As you get deeper into the custom keyboard rabbit hole, one of the accessories that you'll think of getting, aside from desk mats and a ton of artisan and keycaps, are probably custom keyboard cables. Well, if you're looking for a premium option, consider the CableMod keyboard cable. Not only is it really a high-end offering, it also offers a ton of customization options. On top of that, if you're here in Malaysia, you can also get a 40% discount on these cables. If you want to know what the discount code is, keep on watching this review of the CableMod custom keyboard cable. Before we get to the meat of the review, let's unbox it and see what you get. As you can see, it comes in this pretty sweet looking case. Open it up and even has some protective foam, the cable itself, as well as the more cables right on top here. This is the blue version that we got to complement my blue Salvation, which I have not received yet, but I digress. Aside from that, we also have this other one which is finished in purple for the outer sleeve and gold for the inner sleeve. Yes, these are double-sleeved custom keyboard cables. You've got this quality assurance guarantee card. So this is the cable itself, and it's wound around a straw which you can use for drinking your bubble tea, I guess. Anyway, this is the cable itself, and it does have a nice tight coil as what you'd expect from a premium keyboard cable. For this one, we've got a Cerakote finish for both the aviator connector as well as the USB connector for the keyboard. As for the host cable, we've got the same treatment, Cerakote purple on the aviator as well as for the USB-A connector. We also added a red accent piece on the aviator so that when you push it in and you screw it in, and you can still see the accent piece. Not only can you change practically every single color of this cable, you can also set the orientation of the coil. You can set it downwards or even upwards or even sideways if that's what you want. Now that we're done with this cable, let's take a look at the other one, which has a slightly different finish. We chose a Cerakote coating for the USB-C connector, as well as anodization for this port that CableMod calls Slimline, which looks like a limo, but it's actually not limo. But anyway, it still works the same way as a limo cable would, in the sense that it's quite low profile and you just snap it in. So there's a dot on either connectors and you just line it up and push it in. Wow, it snaps on very securely and it feels premium, as it should be. Same thing here, the coil is nice and tight and more importantly, straight. So you know you're getting a good high quality cable with CableMod. But the quality of a keyboard cable is more than just the tightness and the straightness of the coil. The finishing is also important, and in this case, the anodization for this slimline connector is very good with, as far as I can see, no imperfection that is noticeable. The Cerakote coating is also very nice and what you come to expect from a high quality Cerakote finishing. And that's really all there is to know about this cable. I mean, aside from the pricing, which we'll get to in a sec. First of all, we need to talk about the length of the cable. You can customize how long you want it to be, but CableMod does ask if your keyboard has RGB or not, because it will limit the length of the cable so that it can still deliver enough power for the RGB on your keyboard to actually work. Now, pricing. The regular straight cable starts at just $24.90 US, and if you want to add a connector to it, it will start at $29.90 US. The coiled version, in this case, this one right here, starts at $49.90 US, and if you want to add a connector to it, the pricing will then start at $58.90 US. Without a doubt, these are steep prices, especially given that you're just buying it for it to look good. On top of that, if you change the connector from an aviator to a slimline, it will actually cost you an extra $16 US just for this connector. Thankfully, if you're here in Malaysia, you can actually get a 40% discount on the total price of the cable. On top of that, you also get $10 flat shipping rate to Malaysia, and that's really quite affordable given that it is shipping from overseas. The code is Malaysia40, so that's MALAYSIA 40. So that's our review of these very high-end, very nice premium sleeved cables from CableMod. Yes, it's expensive, but as we've mentioned before, as long as you're in Malaysia, you can get a 40% discount. Though we don't know exactly how long the offer is valid for, so you may want to be quick. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and always stay tuned for more good stuff to come here on this channel and nextshift.com.